Hey everybody, welcome back to Crafty Little Megan. Sorry it's been a while since I made a video, but I was busy doing back to school for my kiddos. But I'm glad to have you back today. We're gonna do some badge pulls for my friends at work using Shrinky Dinks. And they were a lot of fun to make. I'm definitely not perfect at it, but I'll give you some tips along the way that I learned.
For this project, you'll need a pencil if you'd like to pre-draw your design, as well as some paper, badge pulls, a package of Shrinky Dinks, as well as some permanent markers. If you've never done Shrinky Dinks before, it's a relatively easy project. They're semi-transparent, you can see right through them, so you can copy designs that you've drawn on a paper. However, it is much easier to see through them if you're using a light board, or if you don't have a light board at home, you can always use your tablet and use the light from that to shine through. Shrinky Dinks will shrink up to about a third of their size. So if you're doing something that's 3 inches, the final size will be about 1 inch, give or take. When drawing or coloring your designs, it's best to use permanent marker. I've tried several other mediums, and a lot of them smear, especially once they're shrunk. I know that the packaging says you can use colored pencils. However, I had a lot of trouble getting the color to show up on my particular brand or type of Shrinky Dink at all. So just kind of test what you have at home and see what works best for you. However, a graphite pencil does show up, so if you wanted to trace your design using a graphite pencil, that would definitely work. When coloring, I found that the marker would erase the lines that I'd previously drawn if I touched them. So be really careful if you outline first in black that you don't touch it, or else you'll get black smearing into your color, and it will erase it, even the alcohol in the marker. So it might be easier to color first and then outline second, which seems counterintuitive and feels weird, but it might be your best option. When cutting, remember that small imperfections won't really make a difference. They'll be a third of the size when you're done. Also, if you're making these for badge pulls, you might want to avoid leaving any super sharp edges. So if there's points, I usually round them out. You can leave a border if you want to, or cut right up to the marker. Either way, it does not matter. And now for the fun part. Hooray! We're going to bake! So you preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit and place each of your drawings individually on a parchment paper lined baking sheet. You can do more than one at a time, but occasionally they'll stick together and then you have to rapidly separate them while burning your fingers, so I wouldn't recommend it unless there's a lot of space. And you just wait till they flatten. The biggest mistake in Shrinky Dinks is to pull them out of the oven before they are flat. They will always flatten. You just need to leave them in there for a little bit longer. And then even after they are flat, leave them in for an additional 30 seconds. Now for my last step. I chose to use these designs to decorate some badge pulls for my coworkers. So I'm just using a little bit of super glue to adhere them to the pulls that I got from the dollar store, and I think they're gonna love them.
Thanks everybody for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, smash that like button, and I'll see you next time.